This morning, I have read the news. I have scrolled the news. I have no fire in my belly for any topic A, and I'm not going to pick on Dad Kenny Bach today, at least so far. So this is the video for today. Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, I'm going to share with you some Captain Obvious life advice. But as I always mention to everybody, the best advice is the reinforcement of information and facts you already know. For example, you could go out to any bookstore, order any book on Amazon about diet, and you can take all those books and sum them all up with this: eat better, exercise. It's that simple. It's that simple. But I'm going to go over something with you that is important for me, and I subconsciously do this constantly. It's a constant thing. First and foremost, these three things are the key to everyone's happiness in life. These are the three issues that cause everybody trouble. If one of these is out of whack, you're going to be miserable. Number one is health and safety. The cliche is a cliche because it's true. If you don't have your health, you don't have anything. Your health is everything. This is why, for example, how awful what Dr. Durrani did to the Durrani victims. It affects their health every single day. Those of you that got a chronic health problem know what I'm talking about. And I put safety in there because it's connected to health. I mean, if you're not safe, then you're not healthy. It's very important. I am blessed with incredible health. Some of that's good fortune, genetics. But you know what? It's also hard work. My blood pressure, this might shock all of you because you hear my passion on this. My blood pressure is perfect. I'm fortunate I can afford to take all the vitamins and supplements that I take. I exercise every day. I do variety. I bike. I do some swimming. I'm playing some tennis now. I do some stretching, some jogging, some walking, some weightlifting. It's a variety of things. I do it. As far as diet goes, I eat salads, but I eat beef. Sometimes I eat good. I can cheat and have a Grater's ice cream and not beat myself up on. One of the things about all these issues is balance. Balance. I'm writing a book one day about this right here. Balance in all things. Financial. I crack up at people that tell you, they'll tell you, money isn't everything. Money's not the secret to happiness. No, there's a lot of miserable rich people. But if you don't have your bills paid, or you're getting evicted, or you're getting foreclosed upon, and you don't have the money for groceries, or to feed your family, or for your kid's birthday, give me a damn break. This is just pragmatic as hell. This is why the economy is so important. Who the president is so important. Safety, financial. And whatever you're doing to improve your financial circumstances, good for you. I'm just glossing over these things. I don't have time to delve into them all the way. And then relationships. If you have your health and you're doing well financially and your marriage is a wreck, or your relationship with your kids and your friends a wreck, you're miserable. If you have great relationships and you've got money and your health, you're done. If you have your health and you got great relationships and you're getting foreclosed on, you're miserable. I'm telling you, it's these three things. And by the way, just if you did not know, I feel like Tony Soprano here because I'm the Bulldog. Those who watch Sopranos, there's nothing like a good counselor. I'm a believer in them. I am a believer in them. Somebody who's a neutral party that you can talk stuff through. Not even when there's a crisis going on. Last several years, I've engaged in this, and I'm telling you right now, it's incredible. And by the way, just for all of you to know, those of you say, well, what's he talking about? He's having a war with his dad. I want to tell you something. I have been transparent as hell about my wonderful relationship I had with my dad up to April till I found out all the things he did to me. I've talked to this guy about this. I am at complete peace. I am liberated. I'll share this with you. My big issue with my dad was for 57 years wanting the love and approval and respect from this guy who I honored, and it was never coming, and it never is going to come. And then you find out why. I'm liberated from that. You would not believe the lifting off of me of not wanting nor caring about the approval of your father. Huge. I know many of you got daddy issues, mommy issues, spousal issues. By the way, I'll go ahead and share with this. I'll share with everybody's married knows marriage is hard as hell. You all know, those of you that have been following me, I'm not allowed to post any pictures of my wife. But while all this is going on, my marriage is better than ever. My relationship with my kids is better than ever. Relationship with angels is better than ever. Relationship with my work staff, better than ever. Friends, better than ever. I extricated myself from lots of relationships that were not good for me. And I'm telling you, it's good. It's good. But you got, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. And it can change in a minute. Change in a minute. Those of you in Independence know that Father Mario, the pastor at St. Cecilia, just had a stroke. Boom, minute, boom, changed. Changed. Now, I put this here, spiritual, and the reason why is because there are some people that I really believe do not need this. They don't. But a lot of people do need it. You're better if you need it. When I'm talking about spiritual, I'm not talking about you go to a church. I'm talking about that there is a higher power that you can rely upon, lean upon, pray to, whatever that is. It does help. I'm just a pragmatic person, that this will help you with these three. Okay, now, I've already covered balance. And by the way, this is where I think people get so caught up in one. Like if you're somebody, all you're focused on is money, miserable. If you are Mr. Fitness Nut, and by golly, you are the best shape of your life, and you're getting foreclosed on because you don't work, screwed up. You do these things, you're Mr. Fit, you're Mr. Rich, and you're an ass to everybody in your life. Miserable. I've already covered that balance. Contentment. This is what nobody ever talks about. You know what's great about living in America? And I witness this every single day. You do too. Many of you fall into this category. That this is the key to happiness. Because if you're content with your health, you're content with your money, and you're content with those relationships where they are, you don't want that bigger raise. You don't care that you don't live in a gigantic house. In other words, I see average Joe people. I'm going to use some of the professions: police officers, teachers, firemen, workers, electricians, plumbers, construction trades people, office people, on and on and on, that are happy. They're not rich. They don't live in a mansion. They're not Superman. But do you think, and by the way, you need to avoid things that hurt this. For example, I'm just shooting straight with you. Smoking is bad. Drinking is bad. Gambling is bad. being mean and snobby and this is bad. All kinds of things can screw a relationship up. And then I put last, but it's a biggie, purpose. What's your purpose in freaking life, man? And you know what? My purpose, I'm going to use myself as an example. My purpose, it's posted on my Facebook page. Aggressive fighting for the right is the noblest sport the world affords. TR. That's it. Purpose. Fighting for little guy. It's my purpose. So, if I want to do my purpose, can I do my purpose if my health is good and I'm safe? Yes. If I'm financially sound, which by the way, sometimes these things get out of whack on purpose. I've lived a decade with my financials out of whack because of the Durrani battle. That's a price you pay. Sometimes these things sometimes a relationship does get sacrificed temporarily because your work requires it. Or you see, these things are fluid. But I can tell you right now, if I'm healthy, I'm safe, I'm financially strong, which I am now, and my relationships are good, and I'm right with God, which I am. I got balance. I can attack my purpose. Take this and do your own self-evaluation on yourself and see where you stand. This is what you get when I'm not hot and raging for topic A. Life advice from yours truly. And I want to stress this. I am not self-righteous. I'm a sinner, not a saint. I am far from freaking perfect. And I struggle with this stuff every day. But in the struggling, I achieve it. That's what you got to do. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.